The preparation before the ride. Here we go.
Anniversary TV.
But for whatever it's worth, Mom and I have never had a real argument.
Live well, love much, and laugh often. And now it's time for Through the Chapters, where grandkids ask the questions and Nana and Pop-Pop supply the answers.
What was the worst embarrassment you caused your parents? Like, did you do something goofy that you weren't supposed to do, or
Did you break a rule or
Get in trouble?
or
not me?
Everybody raise your hand if you believe her.
You better. Not me. My father was a really tough father, so didn't forgive us.
Dad?
Well, I refuse to answer on the
Well, hi, welcome to the Greenbrier game. The only game out there that celebrates beautiful families with a touch of West Virginia hospitality. Well, hey, howdy to you. Hey, hey. Well, howdy, hey. Listen to that. Thank y'all very much. Well, say howdy to the Greenbrier game, where you predict special family moments to win an all-expense-paid trip to the Greenbrier sale. Well, let's meet our lucky contestants who'll be competing today. Up first, Garth. Welcome, son.
I'm just so thrilled to be here.
And we're happy to have y'all. And over here's Shelley. Welcome,
Yes,
girl.
hello.
And finally, Stephen.
Well, I love the Wilson family, and therefore I shall take home the prize today.
Ha ha! Well, many congratulations on that fighting spirit, son.
Why, thank you.
All right. Let's get started with our first category of the day. It is falconry. The ancient sport of falconry is both fascinating and exciting. We encourage y'all to get up close and personal with these majestic birds at our Falconry Academy and learn the history behind this sport of kings. And now the big question. Here you see Jeff and Paula Wilson ready for a big test of bravery. A ferocious falcon is about to swoop down and attempt to pass through that little tiny space between them at close to the speed of sound.
Really?
You must predict, does Paula freak out and scream, or does she keep her cool? Garth, does she freak out and scream?
Yeah, she gonna flip her wig.
And Shelley, what do y'all think?
She keeps her cool. Always.
And Stephen, what do y'all say?
Paula looks tough to me. No.
All right then, well, let's take a look. Here are Jeff and Paula. The falcon swoops in. Oh, is Paula beginning to break? Does the reverse angle show anything? There's a funny face, but yes, it's through, and Paula maintained her cool. Go on and laugh about it now, Paula. Woohoo! I'm sorry about that, Garth. You got that one wrong. But Shelley and Stephen, nice job, y'all.
What is the biggest risk you guys have taken?
It has never been a risk. No risk. Everything that we've done has been out of love.
Welcome back to the Bowling Championships in Reno, Nevada. Well, it's all come down to this. The very last frame, the very last pin. For $200 million, Jeff Wilson needs just one more pin. Can he do it? But what's this? His opponent and nephew Derek puts a curse on him. Oh no! He rolls. Oh, man!
All right, get ready to take aim at our next category. It is skeet shooting. Since our gun club's inception in 1913, skeet and trap have been popular pastimes here at the Greenbrier. Located atop Cates Mountain, Gun Club's current offerings include 4 combination trap and skeet fields and a 10-station sporting clays course. Up first is Mark.
Paul.
Okay, y'all. Does he hit that clay pigeon or not?
Yes.
And Shelley, Not sure, but I'll say yes. And how about you, Stephen?
Mark is going to nail it.
Okay, y'all got your answers ready. Now let's go see if he hits that dang thing. Yeehaw! Looks like all three of y'all got that one right. So we can go a double bonus round. Here, Alyssa, George, and Dave give it a go. Do all three hit the clay pigeons, or does one of them miss? Okay, got your answers entered? Let's find out. There's one. Nice shot, Alyssa. There's two. Way to go, George. Could Dave make it 3 for 3? Oh, boy.
I need to fish.
Let's add up the point totals now and then move on to the next category.
Hey, Papa, how did your parents meet?
You go first.
My mother and father met in Albany, New York. My father moved there as an engineer for the New York Power and Light Company. My mother was the manager of an apartment house, and I'm not exactly sure how they met, but they met through mutual friends and got married relatively late. This will kill most of you, but at age 35.
Wow.
And they had one magnificent child.
My mother and father came on a boat through the Atlantic Ocean to Ellis Island, and they met at Ellis Island and went to the state of Pennsylvania because that's where they could get work. My grandfather was a coal miner, and they were there in this very, very small town. And my grandfather was killed in an accident in a coal mine when he was very young, and he left my grandmother to raise the children. And so therefore we, as children of my grandma, of my mother and whatnot, lived in, we didn't live in the coal town area where they were, but we moved to Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania. And that's where I grew up with my brothers and sisters.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this live special report from Don and Jean's best man, Dick Marin. Dick, you're on.
Hi everybody. I'm sorry I wasn't able to join you today for Jean and King's 50th wedding anniversary, which actually occurred yesterday, October 24th. I can remember distinctly going to Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania. It was my first trip into Pennsylvania, my first trip on the Pennsylvania Turnpike for Don and Jean's wedding, and it was an interesting experience for me, and I'm sure it was an interesting experience for your mom and dad. I will say that having seen the picture of all of you at the Greenbrier in August, I think there were probably as many people at the Greenbrier as there were at the wedding, but my memory probably isn't as sharp as it once was. But I think the real joy of not only being married for 50 years, but having 37 people, children and grandchildren, is just a remarkable thing in this day and age. I know that Millie and I have 3 children and 4 children, grandchildren, and another one expected next month, and we feel very blessed with our